Alright, finally the moment you've been waiting for. I know, I said we're gonna do geometry, we're gonna do triangles, and for the past 3 sessions we didn't talk about triangles, but here they are. You wanna see them? You wanna see them? Ta-da! I tried to create 2 separate triangle heads and then it didn't go well. So look here, we have 2 special ones. Here's the one where it's 30, 60, 90. 30, 60, 90. And then here's the other one, 45, 45, 90. So we are going to talk about these 2 triangles. All right, so the only 2 types of triangle you're going to see are these 2. And then the good thing and the reason why we're talking about these is because there's a special ratio. So if it's a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and this is how I would start every single question that I'm doing, start with a ratio. You know, because they're 45, 45, the opposite sides are equal because it's an isosceles triangle. So if one side is x, the other side is x. And then opposite of 90, well, that would be x square root of 2, x root 2. We could prove it by doing Pythagorean theorem. You'll see. It just turned out to be x root 2. So let's say, for example, your opposite of 45 is, let's say we have a 3, right? And a lot of times you might even see marking instead of saying that it will be 45. Oh, there is me. So let's say this is 3, right? Then opposite of other 45 is also 3. So if this is 3, that's 3. And opposite of 90 or hypotenuse would be 3 root 2 because it's always going to be x times square root of 2. That's it. Now let's talk about 30, 60, 90. So for these, I would start with 30, 60, 90. And the ratio is x root 3, 2x. So opposite of 30, let's say that is x, right? Then opposite of 60, the bottom will be x root 3. And then opposite of 90, the hypotenuse is going to be 2 times dx. So just like the other side, let's say we had a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And then opposite of 30 was 3. Just say 3. Then opposite of 60 is going to be 3 root 3. And then opposite of 90 would be 2 times 3. So that becomes like 6. So this ratio just always works. So let's look at some questions. Number 4. What kind of triangle is this? I think it's good to always write all the missing part, all the missing angles. So that'd be 45, 45. What am I doing? 45, 45, 90. So that is x root 2. It just always works that way. What do we have? We have opposite of 31. That's the opposite. So that's 31. So x is 31. And this would be 31 for x and root 2. So in this picture, opposite of 45 is the n. So that's 31. And opposite of the 90 is m. So that's 31 root 2. Cool. Page 6. Next page. Page 6. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? I have 30, 60, 90. Yeah, let's write all the parts. X root 3, 2x. So that's the ratio. What have they given us? They gave us opposite of 90, right? So that is 14. So this is 14. Can you tell what x is going to be? Just by looking at this? 2x is 14. What is x? That's right, 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So that's 7. That is 7 root 3. So in this picture, opposite of 30 is dx, so that's 7. And opposite of 60 is y, so that is 7 root 3. Alright, moving on. Of course, you can pause, copy, and then move on. Alright, I'm doing E. We have 30, 60, 90. So 30, 60, 90 ratio x root 3, 2x. What have they give us this time? They gave us opposite of 60. See, this is the opposite of 60. So that's 18 root 3. You see? What do you think x is? You see? X root 3. They both have root 3, so x is, that's right, 18. Then what's 2 times 18? 36. So now you know that opposite of 90, opposite of 90 is 2 times x, so that's 36. But in here it's x. So be careful with the labeling. I don't like how we use x's as our ratio and then there are x's on the diagram. Yeah, just watch out for that. And the opposite of 30 is 18. So 8. Good. Page 7. Keep flipping. Or pause and then flip. Page 7. Ooh, here's a fun one. 30, 60, 90. X root 3, 2x. What did they give it to us? They gave us opposite of 60 is 6. So this is 6. You see? Here is our equation. So x square root of 3 is equal to 6 because of this part. Opposite of 66, so 66. How do you solve for x? We gotta get rid of the square root of 3 by dividing by square root of 3. Uh-oh. This is a troublemaker. Big warning sign right there. Why? Because we should not have anything that is not simplified. So if you ever get square root of 3 in the denominator, you cannot have a square roots or radicals in the denominator, as we talked about in the part 2. So please make sure you rationalize it, and then you see something. Ooh, I can simplify it, so it becomes 2. So now I know that opposite of x is going to be 2 radical 3. And then 2 times of that, 2 times 2 radical 3 is outside number with outside, inside with inside. That is 4 radical 3. So in this graph, in this diagram, opposite of 90 is the x. That is 4 radical 3. And opposite of 30 is 2 radical 3. Now, was that so much? Feel free to pause it. Okay, I'm going to do I. 30, 60, 90. X root 3, 2x. What do I have here? That's 60. Oh, same as last time. Look at this. They gave us opposite of 60 to be 5. So this is 5. You see, opposite of 60 is 5. So then I need to set up an equation using that. X root 3 is equal to 5. You have to divide it by square root of 3, square root of 3. X is 5, square root of 3. Not done yet. You gotta simplify. No radicals in the denominator, so that makes 5 radical 3 divided by 3. That is as simple as it gets. So that is going to be what x is. 5 radical 3 divided by 3. Now, what is 2 times of this? Well, 2 times of 5 radical 3 over 3. 2 is outside number. These are all outside numbers. And if you multiply, you just have to do 2 times 5. So that makes 10 radical 3 over 3. So opposite of 30 is r. R is going to be 5 radical 3 over 3. And opposite of 90 is going to be 10 radical 3 over 3. There. Let this sink. I want you to take your time, pause it, copy the notes down. Definitely come back to class. I'm going to do one more on page 8 just because I have not done anything with 45, 45, 90. So page 8, I have K. So we have 45, 45, 90. So 45, 45, 90, that is x, x, x root 2. What have they give us? They gave us opposite of 45. So that is 24 root 5. That's the x. So obviously the other side is same thing. Now the opposite of 90 would be 24 root 5 times square root of 2. Outside number with outside, 24. Inside with inside, so just 10. So let's see this picture. Opposite of 90 is the x. So x is going to be 24 radical 10. The opposite 45 is 24 radical 5. So don't get confused that there's a x here and there's x there. This x is the ratio, this x is the problem. Yeah, we don't like how we use the same thing. We will try to not to do that on the skills check. Come to class. One more time, I'm going to show you this. My ratios. X root 2, 45. X root 3, 2x. You got it. Bye.